a weekend ahead of us. Goodness gracious. Let's get Instagram going. I hope it's going live. That would be tragic. There we go. Go live on Instagram. And we got TikTok going live. I'll have to do another one here. Welcome to the live. Got a lot of racing stuff to talk about if you're watching this on the replay. But here we are. Oh my goodness. We are looking at the last race of the playoffs. What's going on? Elizabeth, what's going on? James on the IG. Gabriel on the IG. Got what's up, William? Good to see you joining. I got the Graham over here on my right side, so this is going to be fun. Got Chad Barker. Good old Chad joining on the Graham. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Seeing if YouTube's going. YouTube should be going live. I don't know. That'd be bad if YouTube wasn't live. It says it was streaming, so we'll see what happens. What's up, Carlos? What's going on, folks? What's up, Johnny? What's up, Nick on TikTok? What's going on, folks? Yeah, we're talking NASCAR, IndyCar, Formula One, whatever you want to talk about today. But I think the big topic of discussion is NASCAR at Daytona this weekend. We got a big race. Big race. Big race. So, I'm curious. Start off the top. What is y'all's favorite? Who's your pick? Who's your pick this weekend? Hudson, what's up, my guy? For some reason, I'm not showing YouTube. That's not good. I don't know what's going on with the YouTube. It says it's streaming. Who the heck knows? It's unfortunate if YouTube's not getting this. Yes. Have I seen the news? Yes, I've seen that I've seen multiple things, Chad. I don't know if Kyle Busch is going to do it. I don't know who could do it. I mean, I think it's going to be a long shot. William? Oh, yeah, absolutely. William Bygoat? Absolutely, dude. Absolutely, man. I would love to see Willie B get another one. He's won at Daytona 3 times now. Like, I mean, and not only in the Cup Series. I mean, he's won of the Xfinity Series. I mean, he has 4+ wins at Daytona. It's kind of crazy. People still don't want to put any respect on Byron's name at Daytona. Are we talking about, Chad, are we talking about the fact that what's going on, Jake? So YouTube is working. So it's not showing me who's on YouTube. Thank you, Wary on Ice. That's fun. But yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting this weekend what we got. Chad, are you talking about? I'm going all over the place. So Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway has been a lot of heat recently on that for the last, I don't know how long, forever, because of the fact that there's a lot of noise and that there's a lot of people that don't like the track. And so I believe that there was news that dropped that they are close to making a deal. And if that's the case, that'd be awesome. What's going on, everybody on TikTok? What's up? Top of 2. Appreciate the likes, my guy. Appreciate the likes, my friend. And I don't know. I'm here on YouTube. Hey, what's up, Andon? I thought it was Aiden. There must be 2. What's going on? What's going on, folks? Glad everybody's hopping in. But yeah, Chad, what are you talking about? I hope you didn't leave because now we need to have a conversation back to back. SVG wins Daytona, William. If SVG wins Daytona, I will get an SVG tattoo. How about that? I probably shouldn't say that because that'd be crazy if he actually won. I like Alex Bowman to win, even though would have won. Yeah. So I think if Evelyn and I do not play Roblox now, I think Bowman has a shot. Now, I think this race is going to be won completely by a long shot driver. I'm talking like crazy odd driver. I'm not even talking about like, maybe a host of our. No, I'm talking like, I know the weather doesn't look good. I'm talking like, give me Riley Herbst. Give me John Hunter Nemechek. Give me Eric Jones. Give me some of those. Cody Ware. Everybody's on board with Cody Ware. What is this? What's going on in the NASCAR world? If Cody Ware, I know that somebody called his shot to Cody, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know. What does the weather look like? I have not looked at the weather. Hold on. I'm going to look at the weather myself on my end. See what we got. Oh, weather looks awful. Yeah. Folks, we may not get this race in ever. Golly. Yeah, Sunday. Oh yeah, no, we may not be getting this race in. Oh boy. Man, that's going to ruin some plans. That's going to ruin some plans for sure. So if it is on a so it possibly could happen on a Sunday. They could move it to Sunday night. There's a less chance of rain on Sunday. So realistically, I think in RFK, yeah. So if we're being for real, I think RFK has a great shot to win because none of their drivers are in the playoffs. And Brad K, I've been begging for a Brad K win at a super speedway. All you got to do is be in the right place at the right time. Have they ever moved a race up a day? Preemptively, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I know they moved times. What's going on? What's going on, Red, on YouTube? I can't wait for F1 to start back up. I'm so in need of Formula One right now. I'm waiting. I cannot wait to see what happens after this little summer break that we got. We got Zandvoort coming up. I'm curious to see what upgrades teams are going to bring, what the cars are going to look like, what kind of performance McLaren is going to have. It's Florida. We didn't have to check. No, for real. You're right. It's Florida. The big thing with Florida is like it's like Tennessee. Like you don't know who exactly is going to or when the weather's going to come in. You know it's going to be crazy regardless. I mean, it'll say it'll rain one day and it'll be bright and sunny outside like it is right now, and it's could rain in 2 minutes. When is the Dallas Indy race? I believe that is in March. The Arlington, which I would love to go to, Arlington IndyCar race, I believe it's in March 26th. March 13th and 15th. That is a great race to go to. Mark Andrews, what's going on? Appreciate the follow there, boss. Appreciate the follow. Been having F1 withdrawal? Yeah, for real. Milwaukee Mile next? Yeah, no, I'm stoked for the Milwaukee Mile, guys. We got to talk about that, too. Tell me about a man got my Corvette in some rain today and it's totaled. No way. No. Man. What kind of vet did you have? Seen Bodas win with Caddy. Oh, dude, I was about to be extremely. I mean, I was sad for you, but hold on, I'm getting a lot of messages and stuff. Some comments were not approved. Bolonovich, your comment officially was not approved, which was odd. So, yeah, no, I think. By the way, if I'm a TikTok fam, I got Restream going, so I'm streaming on Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and Instagram Live. So if I pan away, that's what I'm doing right now. Opinions on truck and IndyCar at St. Petersburg. And so Bodas has everything says it's confirmed. I haven't seen like a official word. It's going to happen. I mean, I can't imagine that it won't happen, but it's pretty official right now. So thoughts on trucks and IndyCar at St. Petersburg. Trucks and IndyCar at St. Petersburg probably is the stepping stone that I think we need to see multiple different series like NASCAR, like IndyCar, like IMSA all running on the same weekend. I think that with the Fox deal, that definitely influenced the move. I love it. I absolutely love it beyond word because covering majority Formula One, IndyCar, and NASCAR, I love seeing a combination weekend, especially with the trucks. The trucks are badass. Early NASCAR champ predictions. Okay. What's going on? Briner? I hope I pronounced that right on YouTube. Early NASCAR champ predictions. So I got to stick with my guns here. I thought Denny. I'm going to say Denny, and I don't want to say that from a fan because I have William Byron diecast over here, but Denny makes sense to me. Appreciate the follow, Bolonovich. I want NASCAR to go to the Generation 6 car. Yeah, for real. I think that's a whole other discussion. Brickyard Indy 500 doubleheader in the future? Probably not. I don't think they could. It would be epic. It would be the greatest weekend. Absolutely greatest weekend, but no, I don't think they could do it. But I love the move. When it comes to going back to IndyCar and the trucks, yes. NASCAR champ, realistically, Hamlin. I mean, he's just too good. He's just being too good this season. I'm going to lower this chair a little bit. There we go. Who do you think will win Daytona? I have a strong suspicion that, what's up, Rob? Howdy, partner. I have a strong suspicion that we will not see a typical driver win this race. I think we are going to see a long shot. Hey, leg day. Hey, got to get the legs in, dude. Got to get the legs in. I'm going RFK or not R. Well, yes, RFK, but also I'm going heavy on legacy. I'm looking at John Hunter Nemechek. I'm looking at Eric Jones. I'm looking at Riley Herbst. I mean, I think it's going to be one of those races where it will be absolutely bonkers. It's going to be crazy. So I'm really looking at John Hunter Nemechek. John Hunter Nemechek is what I'm looking at. So um, I'm curious. So I asked earlier, who do y'all think? Liam. What's up, Liam on IG? What's up, Liam? Haven't. So I'm looking over here like he's over that way. What's up, Liam? Glad you're in my live, buddy. Glad you're in my live. I think looking at RFK and looking at legacy, I mean, you could look at the obvious players that need wins. Look at Busch, look at Bowman, look at Gibbs, look at all those guys on the cutoff line because that's the logical point to look at. I think this race is going to be all get out. I think Ryan Blaney's going to absolutely obliterate the wall again, which sucks. I hate it. But I think that you are going to see a typical Daytona race from that aspect, but I think it's going to be a very surprise winner. I mean, genuinely, I need to look at the odds again because I'm going to talk about that. Brad Keselowski will win. I think Brad K has a great potential to win if he doesn't get turned. I'm looking at the odds right now because I want to see what these odds are because it is, I don't want the Daytona 500. I think that it's going to be, okay, here we go. So the outright favorite is Brad Keselowski to win. Now, if we go all the way down, I froze. That sucks. It froze on the restream. I got it back. Anyone but Toyota, Logano, and Busch. Odds don't matter in Daytona. Yeah, no, the odds the odds matter if you want to pick a long shot. I hope it doesn't rain. But if we're looking at picks right now, I mean, John Hunter Nemechek plus 4,500. I mean, look at a Todd Gilliland. I mean, Justin Haley's won at Talladega before or Daytona before. Look at Zane Smith. Riley Herbst too. I mean, I think any of those guys. I'm riding the underdogs this weekend because I just think Logan Sargent to race in the Battle on Bricks. Really? Oh, that's right, because he's racing in he's got the IMSA. It's IMSA ride now. I almost had a stroke there on that side. So Chase needs to win a Daytona. So Rob, I know you're a Chase Elliott fan, and Howard, I think Brad K can save some fuel. I have over the last 3 days, obviously Chase Elliott's backstory. Chase Elliott's born in Georgia, right? I've seen more peach-related things in the last 3 days, like peach tree specifically, than I've seen in my entire life. Here in Tennessee. And I don't know if that's like a sign from the NASCAR gods that Chase Elliott's going to win, but you heard it here first. I have a suspicion that Chase Elliott could do something. And right now he is currently the 6th best highest odd driver to win. So plus 1,400 right there. So Rob, for your sake, bud, I mean, I hope he wins. And my suspicion and did Verstappen ever respond to the Kyle Larson hype? I'm drinking a peach ghost right now. See, there you go. See, another peach thing right there. Now, I mean, you're just picking that because you're a Chase Elliott fan. He's from Georgia, but it's fine. No, I'm kidding. I don't know if he ever did. I know Verstappen said he would like to run in Cup and do a ride. I mean, I think, this would be cool. If you had these charters, unfortunately, go away with RFK, with and also a Peach Mango body armor, dude, you're just freaking peachy over there. If you had not RFK, if you had not Legacy, if you had 2311 and Front Row Motorsports lose the Peaches are all announcing an Austin Hillbilly win. Austin Hillbilly, as in like Austin Dillon or Austin Hill. I'm assuming Austin Hill. If Austin Hill wins this race, I'm throwing my phone across the planet. I would rage quit that race so quick. I need Alex Bowman. I can't take this losing streak. I think Bowman has a shot. I'm curious to see how, now that all 3 other Hendrick teammates are in the playoffs, how they're going to push him possibly to a win. I think I would. I don't know about Larson. Larson can be selfish. Looking at, though, going back to that question about Verstappen, going back, hold on. And that in the charters, I think it would be really cool to see some team that has an F1 influence, obviously, come in, grab a charter, do what like Project 91 does, and have a slot and maybe not a charter, but maybe lease it to a team and where they can have it. And you could bring in a driver like, what's on my screen? That's so weird. I see something on my, oh, it's the comments. I'm an idiot. I would love to see something like that, like McLaren getting a charter and then they would just field cars every week, plug drivers in. I would love to see it. I hope Cody Ware wins. Honestly, right now, where is Cody Ware? He's a plus 15,000. He's right behind Riley Herbst. He has the fourth worst odds. Also, Casey Mears is in this race. Who remembers Casey freaking Mears? I mean, what a guy. Larson selfish, he can never. I know, right? Thoughts on Zilich and Daytona and possibly King Klingerman driving? I mean, he's got the plate in him. I think Zilich is going to come back and win the damn race. And the Xfinity series. I mean, it's one of those things where we've seen Carlos Sainz come back from a surgery. We've seen drivers and players play exceptionally well when they come back from something like an illness or an injury. So I'm curious to see what that actually looks like. Maybe Cadillac. I think Cadillac could be good. I think Cadillac in the Cup Series, so you're getting into different territories there because now you're talking about, somebody said maybe Cadillac everywhere else if you're not looking at the chat. I think that Cadillac and Cup makes sense, but will Chevrolet be replaced with Cadillac? That's the question. So we don't know. Or with all these new EV talks, are we going to get a weird EV combo after the Camaro? I don't know what's going to happen. It just sucks that they're not using the Camaro brand anymore. They're using the body, but not the brand. I'm going to pull for Blaney, Buescher, Priest. Love Chevy, but Ford is stronger here. Yeah. No, I mean, it's going to be Ford's. I think it's going to be Ford and Toyota. I really think it's going to be Ford and Toyota. Also, why is my screen like that? My screen looks a little odd. There we go. Okay. It's weird. Huh. It's not giving me. Supposedly Honda's working out a deal. That's the rumor. Honda going to Cup. That's the rumor. I mean, Connor had 11 straight top fives after his back injury. Yeah, no, dude, he's been on a tear. Connor's on a legendary run. I mean, I'm not even saying that lightly. Literally, he's on a legendary run. Andon Wood said Connor had 11 straight top fives after his back surgery. And then Priest Northeast. I mean, he could. Don't fall. Hold on. I got my phone back. There we go. I would like to see a European brand join NASCAR. Now, the older crowd already had thoughts on Toyota and still think that they shouldn't be in NASCAR. I would love to see a European brand join. Absolutely. Priest is going to win. Go Northeast. He's going to go. He may fly. I've seen his helmet. It's epic. Sebastian Gonzalez. What's up, man? What's going on? Just here chatting about NASCAR. We got a big weekend this weekend. We got NASCAR Cup Series at Daytona. It'll be a fun one. I wasn't prepared. Everybody else. So somebody said in the TikTok chat, the older crowd can go kick rocks. In some instances, I will agree. Same thing with the younger crowd. Even my crowd, we can kick rocks sometimes. But yeah, no, I think it'd be cool to see Honda. I'm very curious now with the charter situation, depending on if it goes in the way of the teams, that opens up the door potentially for a new manufacturer to come in. So we'll see. We shall see. What's up, Will Dill on Kick? What's going on? What's up, Shane? So yeah, okay. If you had a long shot pick to win this weekend at Daytona, who is your long shot pick to win? Give me your best long shot pick. Or as he said, do you actually think the National Car Motivation will actually? Yes, I do. So from what I've heard from reports, because Chad's not in the chat anymore, he asked me a question, then dipped. Love you, Chad. Chad's my podcast host partner, by the way. My podcast co-host, by the way, and podcast owner partner for the Flag to Flag podcast. Do I think it'll actually happen? Yes. There's been reports that potentially there is a deal that's in the works. So I got to talk to Chad about that because he's big into that scene and he knows some of the behind the scenes. So Alex Bowman is a long shot win. Now, Ryan Preece is a long shot win. Possibly. I need my boy Buescher to win so bad. I would love to see Buescher freaking win. That'd be awesome. Justin Haley. Yeah. Stenhouse 2028, as in you talking about NASCAR coming to the fairgrounds? Also, Stenhouse is an underdog pick. I don't think he's an underdog anymore at super speedways, to be honest. I mean, he's up there with the best of the best. Gabriel on Instagram said thoughts on Pelot's 4th championship. Real quick, think it's epic. I think it's a historical run. It's something that we haven't seen in a while. It's something cool to see in motorsport, especially with looking at the Dale Earnhardts, the Mario Andretti's, the Richard Petty's, the Schumachers, the Verstappens, the Hamiltons. He's putting himself in that conversation with some of the best of all time. So, I got some corn. Love that. Appreciate that. Didn't even know you could say Todd Gillen win. I love it. I got a corn and a banana. Gotta love it. Apartments were just built near Fairground Speedway. Might affect the chances of renovating. Where the hell are where are there's new apartments being built? Come on, hold on. Because I know there's one between the soccer stadium, the Nashville SC field, and the track, but where is the new ones being built? I'm not aware of this. Hold on. They're right next to the front gate. What? You're lying. No way. I need to drive by there, actually. Yeah, I actually am looking on Google Earth right now, guys. I would love to share this, but I can't, and this is going to lag really bad. Sorry, everybody on YouTube, Kick, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm going to lag very bad right now. On TikTok, it's better. So there's the fairgrounds. I'm looking at them. I am glitching so bad. Oh yeah, the ones that are behind the grandstand. Because if you're talking about those have been there for a second. Oh yeah, no, if you're complaining about that, then you can kick rocks. Like my biggest pet peeve, and I'm a Nashville native. We're gonna go on a rant here, folks. I'm a Nashville native. I've grown up in this city my entire life. I'm still here. I don't understand why you would move next to a racetrack and a soccer stadium and then complain about that. And I've seen arguments. People have been like, well, it's the only place to move. No, it's not. No, it's not. There are so many places. Genuinely, there are so many places. Now, is it cheaper because of probably the noise? Yes. But Nashville is the greatest city on earth. I'll have to say that. I don't understand. You move there and complain. You move there and complain. Now, what I've also heard is people don't complain about the soccer stadium. They complain about the racetrack. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, you really, we're going to do this? It makes me so frustrated. I used to live near the fairgrounds. Oh, I'd love to live near the fairgrounds. Yeah, me too. I would go to the races all the time. I'm like 20 minutes away, but Brent Cruz or Butterbean Queen? Butterbean Queen. Dude is a goat. A long stated sting in racing the world is that if the track was there before you, you have no right to complain. Yeah, exactly. Look it up. I would just pass legislation that protects racetracks from noise complaints. Yeah, absolutely. What's going on, Shara? How are you? Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, oh wait, hold on. Iowa? I'm confused now. Oh, you meant to say Iowa? Gotcha. Thoughts on Natty? I'm assuming you mean Natalie Decker Racing. You're a NASCAR fan? Absolutely. Who's your favorite driver? I think it's cool because I love the Wawa car and the Sprite combo. I think it's a pretty sick car. Now, how well will it do? Natalie Decker, if you ever watch this live or ever watch me clip this, I think you're a great person and a great driver. I just don't know if the equipment's there. William Byron, there we go. We're both William Byron fans. Yeah, we're talking NASCAR, Don. What's going on? Sorry, using the microphone, but oh, nice. I'm a Hendrick fan. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Hendrick all the way. I was a Gordon fan and a Hendrick fan. I would love to see Natalie run out front. My hotel in Indy was right by Wawa. Dude, Wawas are epic. They're actually building, I know they're building one down in Bellevue right now. Yeah, no, I think you got, with Natalie's car, who will have the most cautions, it's hard to go to Daytona and not say ARCA, but there's significantly less laps. I mean, we've seen some pretty clean races at Daytona. I'm actually probably going to go Xfinity. Xfinity's been pretty insane. Went from an Edwards fan to a Bell fan, a bit of Bell fan since his truck days. Dude, Bell's, that's a cool fandom line there. I love that. No one better than Hendrick Camp, although a Roush Yates motor guy. I see where your true allegiances lie, Don. Sarah, I would, if Byron won a championship, you all would see me cry. You all would see me cry. No, Brandon, the weather is not supposed to be good. So, a Wawa hoagie would be great right about now. Adam, what's up, Adam Lucas? Also, if any of y'all want to, I would highly recommend going and seeing my schedule video. And the mastermind behind that is the great Adam Lucas himself. He's in my Instagram chat right now. Adam, I salute you, sir. You're a god. Yeah, the weather's not good. The weather's not good. It's supposed to be 20% rain, 20% chance of rain. I'll look it up again. I cry with you about 24 holds a special place in our hearts. Yes, it does. Larson should be in four-wheel to gate this for Flow Racing just in case. Yeah, for real. As a Hoosier, I love the Chase Briscoe, Justin Haley win. I think Chase Briscoe should have a decent chance. Good old Tennessee. Good old Tennessee. I got the salute back. Yeah, dude. Rainbow Warriors. I mean, we're talking throwing back here. Gotta grab it. Ow. I mean, like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1999 right here, baby. Absolutely. Now I gotta set that down because I had it set up a certain way and I can't get it back. So I do not. I've been wanting it. I've been wanting to grab it. Praying Bell doesn't have a championship luck like Edwards, though. I can't go through that. I mean, he's had bad luck at Phoenix. NASCAR Sky, how are you? Congratulations on Joey Logano following you. Oh my God. Oh my God, Sky. Oh my God. The fact he just walked in is absolutely absurd. Cliff Daniels, Caitlin Vince, Butterbean Queen, and Connor Hall from hometown. Really interesting. Didn't know that. A lot of good voices there. Absolutely. Yeah, I have his Baby Ruth in the 164. We got a peach from Rob, and then Nicholas. Oh, absolutely, Nick. Absolutely. I try to respond to people's comments. It's just sometimes so hard. There's just so many, and I want to probably go in and try to respond to as many as I can. I'm an Elliott Sadler fan. That's a heck of. I haven't heard that name in a little bit. How come truck drivers never make the transfer to Cup that easily? I mean, I think the talent pool is probably some of the best we've seen, and there's a lot of sponsor allegiance from early days in ARCA. I think that's why we're not seeing a lot. Plus, we have a lot of young drivers in Cup right now, younger and starting to get to the spot where they could possibly retire. But yeah, no, I want to see more young guys have the chance. If Kyle Busch wins this weekend, fans will go nuts. Oh, the fans will go berserk. I'll probably cheer pretty hard. My cousin used to fly Elliott Sadler. No way. Also, TikTok's beating everybody in the chat right now. TikTok's being amazing. Also, I'm waiting for NASCAR Sky's comment. If you don't have the sponsor, it didn't matter which talent. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's about the money. Dude, the 124 Baby Ruth in his 90 Star Wars car, that's amazing. Those cars are epic. I'm on a journey right now to find every single, it's a goal. I want to get every single William Byron race win. I have 1, 2, 3, 1 on the way. I have 4. So it's my goal to do that. Also, for the person asking about rain, multiple people asking about rain, it looks like it's about a 50% chance at 3. Then it drops down to about a 25% chance for the rest of the evening. So it's close. Who do you guys seeing winning this weekend? I'm going Legacy. I want to see Riley. I think Riley Herbst. I think John Hunter Nemechek. Those are my 2 guys. Check out Langley Speedway if you have Flow Racing, Saturday night, 7 p.m. No way. Absolutely, right? Hell yeah. Let's do it. Absolutely. Do you like the NASCAR schedule? Oh, yeah. So just answered your question there. What's going on, Braden? Also, NASCAR Sky did not respond to my comment. I'm upset. So if you don't know NASCAR Sky, she's one of the biggest Joey Logano fans you will ever see in her life. And Joey Logano came into her work and she got a photo with him and he followed her, which is absolutely wild. I've never seen a bigger Joey Logano fan. Hey, Joey Logano. What do you think about 83? Okay, hold on. So NASCAR schedule, I'm going to start there. I think the NASCAR schedule is really good. I just don't understand the Dover race. And I think Watkins Glen in the spring, or really, in the early spring, is going to be way too cold. I don't understand what the Dover move is. I really don't. Also, I'm going to try to get as many comments as I can. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think that Dover could make a good all-star race. I hate that it lost the points race. My biggest issue is that, getting super technical here, the longer the run at Dover, the more the fall off is. And at the all-star race, it's going to be shorter runs. So unless they bring a softer tire or maybe a split compound like they did with the option and the normal, I don't know how the tire compounds are going to work. I just don't think it's going to be good. My pick for Daytona, again, I'm looking at a long shot here. Realistically, probably RFK, but I'm also looking at John Hunter Nemechek. I'm also looking at Riley Herbst, a couple underdogs. Pick is Byron. It's a good one. Yeah, Homestead is the final race. Would you rather go to Dover or Pocono if you had the choice? Oh, Pocono. I think Pocono. Genuinely, I think Pocono would be cool. Dover make a good all-star race if we got the tire. Richmond, absolutely. What I don't like about Dover, no lights, all-star race. Yeah, no, it'll be weird during the day. Like, I don't understand the move during the day. What do you think about 83 at Daytona this weekend? I think Austin Dillon will help Kyle Busch. No, Cher, I did not see it. I did not see it because I'm in the live. You got Busher, Braden, absolutely solid pick. Solid pick from the IG fam. Welcome back, Chicagoland. I hopefully will be at that race. Yeah, it's going to be rain. Yeah, Brandon, it's going to be rainy, unfortunately. Now, it's only a 25% chance. So, also, we are hopping all over the place with these comments. Who do you see as maybe a championship to look out for in, say, 5 years? You make NASCAR videos? Heck yeah, I'll check them out after the live. So champion in 5 years. I think Byron will get one. I think Hocevar, if he goes to Hendrick, I think Hocevar could win a championship. I think you'll probably see... Oh, this is tough. This is a bold claim. Very bold. Somebody said, Don said, Ty Gibbs. I don't think Ty Gibbs will win one. I think Zilich has a better shot. I think Zilich has a better shot of winning a championship in the next 5 years than Ty Gibbs does. Zilich is a madman. Chastain, really? And Ryan Preece? I don't know. So I think Byron will get one. I think you're probably going to see Penske win. I mean, I'm really curious though. I think it's so difficult because who knows what the playoff format will actually be in 5 years? Because we don't know what NASCAR is going to do. I mean, they may stick with this format, but if they go away from it, I mean, that opens the floodgates. Briscoe's my dark horse pick for the Champ 4. Brent Cruz. Yeah, Brent Cruz got a damn race team now. Dark horse pick for Briscoe. I have him going out early, unfortunately. I have him going out early. What's up, Cole? Cole on IG. What's up, Max? Mad Max has joined. Good to see you back, sir. Chris Buescher is a champ? Or Chris Buescher in the Champ 4? Also, Brent Cruz is I think Brent Cruz and Connor Zilich could be the two guys that we're looking at in 10 years that are dominating the Cup Series if Cruz goes to the Cup Series. We are overdue for a Hendrick Champ 4. Yes. I think this year a Hendrick Motorsports driver has a very high chance to win the championship. I think it's very, very possible. I can't remember. Does Kyle Busch get one more win with RCR? Yes. Possibly could be Sunday. If I have to go realistic predictions, predictions on Trackhouse and Ram announcements for Saturday, no fucking clue. I just cussed on everything here. That is rough. Sorry, folks. People may get upset with me at that. They probably won't, actually. It's fine. I have no idea. I have no idea what's it's going to be because I've heard a lot of RCRs going to Ram. I've heard other things. I mean, no love for Priest. Why? In the Final Four or as a champion? Caden Honeycutt, massive potential. Absolutely. I think Butterbean Queen has massive potential too. Keelan Harvick will move up fast. Well, yeah, I mean, Keelan has the name and the money. Controversial take, but Kyle Busch is one of the greatest of his era. Oh, I agree. I think Kyle Busch is one of the greatest of the era. I mean, that's so there's I think, are we talking about the same video that dropped? I think it could be. Ryan Preece as a champion, I don't think will happen. I hate it because he's a good dude. I just don't think it'll happen. I don't see a world where we see an RFK driver outside of Keselowski win a championship. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Yeah, I mean, unless he goes somewhere else. That's the other discussion. Could he go somewhere else? Maybe. That's the truth there. William said, odds of all Hendrick champ 4. Odds of all Hendrick champ 4. I mean, Bowman has to win. I think low. I think very low, Will. I mean, it just doesn't, I don't think it's going to work. I think Hamlin's going to get in. I think Blaine, who are my picks? Hamlin, Byron. I have them somewhere. I can't remember where I put them. I'll have to find that piece of paper. I got Byron, Bell, Larson, and either Elliott or Blaney, Hamlin for the championship 4. Yeah, that's solid picks. Don says, love to Denny Hamlin when he's my guy. So I despise Denny Hamlin, but I think he has the best shot to win the championship this year. You need to watch some of Preece's mod races. Oh no, I've seen Preece's mods races. Preece is a great driver. I just don't think it's gonna translate to a win. Or a championship win. No, absolutely. Now, the realistic chances of Hamlin choking, very high, but I think he could win. How far does SVG go in the playoffs? I will die on this statement. I think SVG can make it to the round of 8 because he will squeak by on points in the round of 16. He will win at the Roval the round of 12 and he'll make it into the round of 8. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. I fully believe it. I fully believe it. Oh, what's up, Ray? What's up, Ray? What's up, Paige on Instagram? Also, TikTok. Y'all are doing well. Y'all are popping off today. Thank you. Appreciate the TikTok fam. Appreciate the TikTok fam. Instagram too. And YouTube. And Facebook. And Kick. All of them. If Joey can do it, Preece can. He's a way better driver. Oh, I will disagree with you there. I do not think Ryan Preece is a better driver than Joey Logano. Can we get a census on that, please? I will respectfully disagree. I think Joey Logano is a much better driver. How the heck do we allow Danica during the car? I have no idea. I hate it for her as a person. Yeah, like here's the thing. Even if Logano, hold on, I got to filter some of these comments out because everybody's, yeah, here we go. Like, yeah, but the same Preece is better than Logano. I've never heard that. I mean, even in the championship format, think about this. Even in the championship format, even if you will say his wins are gimmicks, he still executed when he needed to. That's the thing, is like he executes when he needs to the most, and he wins races. He's been a little bit sluggish with his one-off wins here and there, but Ryan Preece, I mean, I don't think you can compare the guys. They're not even in the same conversation. You're talking about like an A+ driver with like a C. I just don't think it's there. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Logano, but I got to give credit to where credit's due. Yeah, really, you can just flash the rigs. Teams are bringing up drivers before they're ready. Okay, let's talk about that. Okay, what teams? What teams are bringing in drivers before they're ready? Because I would love to hear. Because I kind of agree. I'm out of water, unfortunately. That Joey take is wild. That's a wild take. I respect it, but that's a wild take. What about Bell versus Larson equal machinery? I would go Larson. Willpower situation? Possibly. I mean, I do agree they have to take the risks. I do agree with that for sure. But I don't understand the truck to cup. I don't agree with that. I think it should go truck Xfinity Cup because there's too many guys that have gone from truck to cup. Riley Herbst has no business in the Cup Series, so let's be honest. I think his one, as a Riley Herbst fan, I think he got moved up too soon. I wholeheartedly agree. Bell and Larson are as equal machinery as they're ever going to have. Probably yes. I will agree with that. Riley Herbst has no business in the Cup. Oh yeah, we already said that one. Joey for one was move up before. That is true, and Joey struggled, guy. I mean, you got to remember, Joey didn't come out of the gate swinging hard. Like it took him a second to learn. So, I mean, I will agree. I think a lot of the drivers got moved up too soon. Chase Elliott. I mean, here's the thing: is like there's a pattern that I'm noticing with drivers. They move up into the Cup Series, they struggle for a few years, and then they start to win. You said you're worried about Connor Zilic. I think if it happens, even though I don't remember seeing a driver like Connor Zilic over the last 11 race, even the last 2 years, have a season like he's having. I think that it could have. These comments. TikTok is being weird with y'all today. I don't know why. They're filtering comments for no reason. Yeah, no, Connor Zilic, I'm not worried about. I'm a big fan of Connor Zilic. Speaking of Connor Zilic, I just got his first win diecast back there. Kind of hard to see, but right there, folks, right there, first win diecast, race win. I'm big on Connor Zilic. I'm a fan. We will see. I watched both here in Northeast and Precinct. I respect you sticking with your guns, dude. I appreciate the enthusiasm behind and the determination to stick with that, dude. That's awesome. The Glen, hell yeah, absolutely. Who's your favorite Thor Spore racing truck? I don't even know if I have a favorite, to be honest. I think if you give Elliott Byron or Larson's crew chief, he wins 5 or 6 a year. Maybe. I got his Indy win pre-ordered. Dude, absolutely. Absolutely. That's an epic win. That's an epic win. See, I would love to be on the side of, I'm going to get all of Zilic's wins, but dude's won too many races. Like, I'm not going to drop $600-700 this year alone. I mean, like, come on. Should I go to Dover truck race next year? Yes. That's going to be an epic race. Elliott's not the problem. It's crew chief. I could bring a couple of JD. Yeah, we got to talk about the rain, dude. This rain might completely destroy our plans, unfortunately. Joey wouldn't even be there if it wasn't for Gibbs' Priest family held him down. Huh? Okay. I'll be at Michigan for the truck race. Absolutely, it'll be a good one. Yeah, with the rain, dude. It's going to suck if it rains. Yeah, I know. It's 20 to 30% chance. We'll see. I mean, it's Florida. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. But am I the only one getting tickets? Oh, hell no. Dude, no. Corey, I will probably be at that race too. I've got a 98 Gordon car at Bell's Daytona race win that I was at the race for. Absolutely. Absolutely. Speaking of a Gordon, I got a 99 right here, right in front of me. Can't put it back on my shelf because I have it set up a certain way. So me and the Musso boys, really? Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. How do you feel about tonight's race? Tonight's race is going to be, I don't even know. I think it's going to be stupid. Appreciate the follow, Trent. Well, when is Ryan Truex coming to Cup? Don't know. Cody Ware shouldn't be keeping his ride in the seat. Nepotism as its best. You said it. You said it. I didn't say it. I mean, if it's as good as last night, that would be amazing. But I don't think it's going to go that way. I think we're going to see a lot of carnage. What race is tonight? It's the iNASCAR Racing Series. I race in it. Short fused. It's Corey Ennis. He's in there. We're racing last race before the playoffs. We basically mimic the NASCAR Cup Series schedule. It's the last race before the playoffs. We go to Daytona. Should be on the IWM broadcast network. I'll be driving. Corey will be driving. Yeah, Racer Sean, it's on the IWM broadcast network. Goes live at 8:45 Eastern time. 8:45 Eastern time. So I think tonight's actually his favorite sports team night. So I think they should race in Kentucky as well. Hi, Jess. How are you? Good to see you again. It's at the tail end of the live. Tail end of the live. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I might get Bell's All-Star Coke 600 wins for Christmas. Dude, do it. Some cool paints. Yeah, I got to get mine. Corey, are you going to run an Eagles scheme? I'm assuming you're going to run an Eagles scheme. Have you raced any Cup guys in iRacing? William Daniels Jr.? Not yet. I want to. I want to race them. Well, Corey, you know I'm a Cowboys fan, right? I can't. We are enemies. We are enemies tonight. We're friends outside, but tonight we're going to be enemies because I cannot push an Eagles car to the win. I will wreck an Eagles car for the win, though. I'll tell you that. No, y'all are I will give credit to that championship. I mean, absolutely epic to the Super Bowl, epic. Thank God somebody from the NFC did it. I mean, one going to be us. So, hey, a long time. I mean, I'm a third gen Cowboys fan. Third gen Cowboys fan, was a fan for my grandfather. They lived in Texas at the time that it started. And I like that you can keep an open mind. I try. I freaking try. Sometimes it's tough. I can only keep an open mind when there's no slander against, Joey Logano and trying to compare Ryan Priest to Joey Logano. Then that's not an open mind. That's a closed mind. Joey Logano is better than Ryan Priest. I'm messing with you. I think the All-Star race should travel and run on tracks that the Cup Series doesn't run on. I agree. I think it should travel. Now, running on tracks that the Cup Series doesn't run on, you're opening up Pandora's box. Because if you go to tracks that the cars don't race on, you don't know how it's going to perform unless there's a test. So they better be a Los Angeles Chargers car. Maybe. Can we talk about running the All-Star at a track without lights? Dude, don't even. It makes no sense to me. I'll get back to you in a few years when Priest is champ. Hey, I'm all for Ryan Priest winning the championship. That'd be pretty crazy. Don't worry, John, I'm not a fan of any of the Cowgirls division rivals. Okay, are you a Titans? No, wait. Who are you a fan of, Rob? Unpopular opinion, I actually like the Chicago street course. No, dude, I love the street course. Sherry said you go to Pocono. I've always wanted to go to Pocono. No, I thought the street course was great. I'm a huge fan. Oh, you're a Vikings fan? Okay. Oh my gosh, who is y'all's quarterback now? It's McDaniels, right? It's McDaniels. Am I wrong? Who's the guy that got hurt last year? Yeah, he does hate the Eagles. He hates the Eagles a lot. I'm not a fan of him myself. Do you think Byron can win a championship? I would love for him to. I think he has JJ McCarthy. That's what I was thinking. McCarthy. Is he starting this year? Is he back healthy? Do we know? I mean, you would know. I think he can win a championship. I just think it's going to be tough. He's obviously won the regular season, so he's the most consistent. I think he could be there. I like iRacing the street course. Hey, watching the racing there. So you have seen. So what didn't you like about it? He's going to be a problem calling it. Yeah, he's starting. I think he could do well. I think he could do well. Start to transition over to football talk. Buffalo Bills, it's our year, says William. So, as a Cowboys fan, I will respectfully say it's not your year. Not our year. I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. I want to see Josh Allen win one just because of how good of a quarterback I think he is. I think he's a decent quarterback. I don't hate the Eagles, just the fan base. Pats. Oh, you're a Pats fan. Interesting. So you gave us Joe Milton. Shout out to Tennessee, though. As a fellow Tennessee volunteer right here. I've been to Pocono when Denny Hamlin passed Montoya. Really? I'm not going to watch the NFL this season. I'm a Saints fan. They're winning those 3 games. Yeah, I feel bad. Alvin Kamara, as a Tennessee fan and as an alum, like, it's a whole different story. Now, I love how we're just going for freaking for football now. This is epic. I want to go back before I see the Bills, but I'd root for them if they want for sure. I gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm from the Northeast. Nice. Time for Jerry to retire. At least allow. I will stand by this. I think that the Cowboys will not win a Super Bowl until Jerry's gone. Now, I think there's a generational curse. I think there's a family curse. I don't think we'll ever win. No, Corey. Respectfully, no to Jerry Jones. No, we can't. For your sake, yes. For mine, no. I cry every season. Big fan of Josh Allen. Yeah, no, Josh Allen's great. Tank for Arch Manning. Who tanks? The Pats? That'd be epic. I could see SVG winning a championship. Oh, for the Saints. Oh, yeah. I mean, y'all need help. Y'all need a lot of help. I could see SVG winning a championship. Really? This year? That's bold. He's got to improve immensely on ovals. I don't want to disagree, but like, yeah, y'all need everything. It's rough. If SVG can win on ovals and start to perform, I mean, let's talk about this. Going back to NASCAR talk now. You saw SVG get his second or its best finish, tying his best finish at excuse me, I got hiccups now. At Richmond in a car that I didn't expect to be that strong. I mean, like his best other finish was at Darlington. His 2 best finishes are at fairly difficult tracks. I mean, he's learning something. Browns and Jets need help, especially with Browns, because look at their QB. Hey, don't hate on Joe. Don't hate on Joe Flacco. Sell the team. I think we're still playing Michael Thomas. Oh, goodness. SVG would be our Andretti. He wins the chip. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Also, don't hate on Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco is amazing. I think I see Denny winning this year. Championship Byron does. Yeah. I think Byron and Denny possibly could be the top 2. Now, again, Byron has not performed well in the Champ 4 race, obviously. Joe Flacco does have a ring with the Ravens. That is true. Let Joe throw. Different Joe, but if you're a Tennessee fan, you know what I'm talking about with Joe Milton. But now we're talking. I love the football NASCAR mixed discussion. It's been fun. I remember when Flacco played for the Ravens. Yeah, that was a second ago. What was that? 16? Or was it earlier? When did the Ravens win? Was it 16? Or was it 15? I can't remember. I don't remember really when. But anyways, I appreciate all the chat. I don't think it was either. I can't remember. I think it's going to be Bell, Hamlin, Larson, and Byron in the Champ 4 unless Blaney or Exit wins. Yeah, so Blaney at Martinsville is such a lock. It's not even funny anymore. Like, that dude is just absurd. He is a master at that track. It's amazing. It's amazing to see what he can do there. Amazing to see what he can do. Busch at Daytona. Jeb, if I had to go with some of the big favorites, yes. I think Busch possibly will get the win. Bro, I've been to 3 races. Blaney has won. I can't get away from it. I've been to multiple Blaney wins too. It's crazy. 2013 was last year. 13. Okay, and it was early. You know what was a fun to go to? The Brickyard 400. So many fans. I sat in the pagoda. So you went to this year's Brickyard? So I thought, for what the turnout was, thought it was pretty decent. I thought it was good. I don't know. I mean, obviously, people are used to Indy 500 numbers. Oh, years and years ago? Oh, gotcha. I like Blaney, though. Good dude. No, absolutely. I'm a Busch fan. Just pitiful. Yeah. Yeah. 2010. Oh, man. So that you're talking about like Paul Menard. No, Paul Menard was later. Bell needs to win early in the round of 8 so JGR can just focus on his car. Yeah. I sat in the tower terrace both days. Dude, I had another little stroke right there. I sat in the tower terrace. That would be cool. Could you see a lot? I'm assuming you could. 2010 Jamie. 2010 was Jamie. That is right. People hate on Bubba, but that was cool. Oh, absolutely. Bubba winning at Indy, I think, was a win that it was a very popular win in the garage. I think it's a very popular win with majority of fans. Well, depending on how you want to say that, specific kind of fans. Either way, I think it was a great win. Indy 500 is indeed the greatest spectacle in racing. I've been to a lot of other track series. Yeah, no, I went to this past year's Indy 500. It is like nothing I've ever attended before. I put that up there with like 2022 Alabama versus Tennessee in Neyland. Tennessee beats Alabama. That's what I would put it up there. Him shushing the crowd was corny. Very. I saw turn 4 and turn 1 most of pit road. Okay. Pretty good seats. Watching all the drivers and him with his kid. Yeah, no. Seeing his kid down there too, that'll bring a tear to your eye. I'm a Bama fan. Dang. Sorry. I'm a Vols guy. Go Vols. So I'm an alum. So I got to cheer for my Volunteers. Hopefully good old Joey will do well for us. That's quarterback. I was at 2009 Indy 500 when the driver went into the catch fence. Oh, yeah. I got to go to the 22 LSU Bama game. That's my highlight sports event. Dude, I feel like college football games, I think, might be some of the best sporting events to go to in the country. NFL, NBA, even racing. I mean, like, back in Bryant-Denny this year, the result of that. I don't know. Bama's, I want to witness a college football game, 100,000 people. So, Don, if you have a chance, go to Neyland. I'm going to be so biased here, but Neyland Stadium is probably one of the best places to watch a game in college football. Our fans are wild. William said, I went to my home track, 1,000th of a closest finish to Kansas. Oh, you went to that race? Absolutely. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Yeah, Neyland is him. Absolutely. Neyland is the place to go. Neyland is the place. That was the year that Bryson and Jane Daniels choked out. Yeah. You think RFK can win this weekend and disrupt? I think an RFK driver has a chance. I think if the looking at the two, probably looking at Busher. If I had to pick one for sure, I'd say Kez, Busher, Priest in that order to potentially win. Do you think you can follow me? Let me after the chat. I'll see. I appreciate the follow, Don, by the way. I'm a Penn State fan with respect to Vols. Hey, yo, Penn State gave the Cowboys Micah Parsons. So I respect Penn State a lot. Also, y'all's environment is awesome. I want to go to a whiteout game. I would love to go to a whiteout game at Penn State. Absolutely epic. Absolutely epic at Penn State. Death Valley and Neyland are the two best stadiums for football. Oh, yeah. Last college football game I went to was 2019 at the Vandy when the Vols were in town. That wasn't a game where the Vols just absolutely just ran over. Oh, Penn State whiteout with snow? You're talking like chills the whole game. A lot of Pennsylvania people. Fascinating. Nothing's louder than Brian Denny when Ryan Williams touches. I mean, y'all got it rocking down there in Tuscaloosa. That's freaking Florida. What am I talking about? Wait, no, I'm not. Hold on. Yeah, Tuscaloosa. Yeah, okay. I was right. I was like, what? I was in Tullahoma mixed up, I think. I don't even know. But yeah, PA is a big state. It is a big state. If Mardi Gras was during football, now that you are on to something there. That's cool. LSU. Oh, you too, Shara. Good to see you in the chat. Thank you for joining. And go William Byron. Yeah, no, I think Wisconsin is down in Tuscaloosa week 3. Pray for us. Oh, good luck, Rob. Good luck. At LSU Bama on New Year's. That'd be epic. Yeah, I think this year is going to be interesting. I think it's going to be, I think we're going to see some parity in the sport. Yep, Titletown. Rough. Although I do want to go to a game. I do want to go to the game as a Vols fan, but got a phone call during a live. That's like sacrilegious. Oh, man. What do you think about the NFL draft in Pittsburgh? I honestly have no thoughts on. I've been probably paying the least amount of attention to football this year, so I have no opinion on it. LSU and Clemson will be a QB match for the regular season, I think. Probably. Yeah, I would say. Yes, it will. I mean, ticket prices are insane. Eagles games are insane. Yeah, Eagles games, that's a whole other thing. I don't know if I'd step foot in Lincoln Financial. What's Kinnick? I don't know the stadium name, but I could tell you by the team if I agree. Iowa. Okay, yeah, I mean, for sure. I think that there's a lot of schools up there that the environments are really cool. Absolutely. Well, folks, I like Ohio State. It's 2. I'm a Cowboys fan. Yeah, Jeb, I'm a Cowboys fan. I have been begged to go to Philly for a game, and I can't do. I cannot wear a Cowboys jersey. I will have to wear white. I will have to be a neutral party and just sit and not make any noise in that one. But guys, appreciate the follow, Cherokee, on the For You page. Awesome. Heck yeah. Glad I'm on the For You page for people. That's pretty sick. No, bro, their fans are dude, I've seen some pretty gnarly stuff with Philly fans, dude. Eagles fans are something else. That's all I'll say. Well, guys, it's 5 my time. I'm gonna hop off. It's the end of the live for today. Appreciate all the TikTok fam. I mean, y'all have been awesome. So appreciate everybody for joining. If you haven't already, make sure to. I'll be live. Well, I won't be live, but I'll be racing live tonight on the IWM Broadcast Network. So I'll be racing, hopefully getting a win. I'm already locked in the playoffs, but it should be a fun race. So make sure to tune in there. Make sure to hit the follow button if you want to get any more of my content, any more lives. I go live every Thursday on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, Instagram, YouTube, 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. So appreciate all the conversations. Thanks, Don. See you, Rob. Hopefully see you Saturday. Cherokee, you got Montel, you got Trent, you got all these guys. Everybody in here. Appreciate the combos. I'll see you next time. Everybody else, I'll